Today I'm in Tokyo, Shibuya, which is one of the busiest train stations in the world. Thousands and thousands of people pass through here every single day, and somehow hidden among all the chaos are these tiny private spaces called internet cafes. I've lived in Japan for over 30 years and I've never been to an internet cafe. I found this one on Google Maps called Haley 5 Cafe. It looked pretty good, so I thought I'd check it out. As I mentioned before, it's actually my first time ever going to an internet cafe in Japan, which feels kind of crazy considering I've lived here for over 30 years. I'll explain a bit more later in the video why I finally decided to go. I'll also be showing you inside Haley 5 Cafe, sharing my experience there and letting you know whether I'd actually recommend it or not. Internet cafes in Japan are kind of fascinating because they're not just for gaming. Some people come here to relax, read manga, watch movies, work remotely, nap, or even stay overnight if they miss the last train home. A lot of them are open 24 hours a day and include things like unlimited drinks, showers, reclining chairs, private booths, and thousands of manga and comics to read. Some even feel closer to tiny capsule hotels than actual cafes. There's also a more serious side to them. Japan even has a term called net cafe refugees, which refers to people who end up living in internet cafes because housing in cities like Tokyo can be so expensive. People have used internet cafes as temporary housing over the years. I think that's part of why internet cafes have always felt kind of mysterious to me. There's this weird mix of an entertainment space, workspace, rest stop, and sometimes even temporary home. Here we are. Alright, TV, wow, and computer, not bad, slippers for when we go out to get a drink, a nice little pillow, could even order pizza. The reason why I've never really been to an internet cafe like this is because I always thought it was strange that you have to pay just to work or chill, and I thought you could just go to a cafe and work there or, hang out there. But actually coming to one, it's so private and I can do whatever I want. This is like such a special time for me to be alone because I have 3 little kids. I have a couple of hours before I'm meeting my friends tonight. So yeah, I can actually lie down and chill. We do some work as well. I brought my computer, but they have computers here too. But also because I'm still breastfeeding my baby, I can pump without caring about anyone around. I know they have nursing stations in department stores and stuff, but here I can do everything like at the same time. I can work, I can pump, and then I can nap, and I can have as many drinks as I want. Staff was nice. I saw a lot of staff cleaning the rooms after people left. I've seen mostly women, which makes me feel really safe actually, and I like the vibe outside. In here is a little stale, but I mean, what can you expect, right? It does also have a little weird smell, I must admit. It might just be this room, but they did have free rental aromas, so you could get that, I guess. You can rent quite a few free things. I rented a mirror, also a hair straightener, so I can kind of fix my makeup and do my hair before I go meet my friends, which is really nice. Alright, I'm gonna go get a drink, so make sure to take this room key with me because it automatically locks, and I'll put these slippers on. Let's see what they have. I'm assuming this is for outside. Okay, so I got a white, kind of like kelpis water and green tea, and they also had sakura soft cream. It really has a sakura taste to it. It's quite refreshing actually. The white kelpis drink. Well, it's not like kelpis, it's much sweeter. So green tea, pretty standard. There's a strange sound. That's a bit annoying. If I was staying here for longer, I think I would ask to switch rooms because of that weird noise. 20. They had free blankets. These booths remind me of karaoke places. Maybe this used to be a karaoke place. I just hope nothing weird happens in these rooms, if you know what I mean. If you're worried, you can bring alcohol wipes and just wipe all the surfaces before using the place if you want. I wonder if babies and kids are allowed. For example, in hotels, you can only check in after 3 p.m. So if you arrive earlier and you have like 2 to 3 hours and you have kids, or even if you don't have kids and you're really tired, you could just come to a place like this and relax for a bit. Never even thought of that. For just under 3 hours, I paid a little over 2,000 yen, roughly 13 US dollars. Included in that, I paid for a small membership fee as it was my first time. They also have other plans like 1 hour, 8 hours, and even 12 hours, so you can check their website for more details. I was able to focus so well in this room. For today, this place was perfect for me. I'm sure I'll use it again someday.